Hello YouTube, what are we riding today? 145 horsepower, 106 Newton meters of torque. GSX S1000 madness. Alright, so why did I buy this bike? Let's do it in second gear. Oh, nice, nice. That is fun. So, my story. I had a Ninja 300 before. I had it for about 2.5 years. So I started riding on it, and last month I dropped it. So I think we'll come back and do this madness again. Right. So as you can see, I'm doing 90 off the throttle, slowing down and 6th gear. Throttle on, it flies. So it's a bit snatchy. But no trouble riding in normal road conditions. So let's do a turn there. So get back on the freeway, I guess. Yeah. So this is the lane. Let's go slow in first gear. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Alright, so I dropped my bike. I was out in the market for a new one. So as a smart person, they say, I thought I'll go for a 600. You know, smart choice coming off a 300, although on a bike. Non-lamps 600. So ABS was a must, because I had ABS on my Ninja 300 and I love it. So it saved my bottom a couple of times, so I said definitely ABS. So in the market, 600 Suzuki's, Hondas. I was looking for Super Sport, and I was about to get the ZX6R, and ABS, traction control, 15500 AUD, Australian dollars. Yeah, and I went to the dealership, spoke to the dealer, went to the dealership, and I was about to buy it. Went, sat on the bike, so super sport riding, posture, too much leaning forward, so I didn't quite like it. Wasn't of my taste. So I normally use this bike for regular commute and weekend, rides, that's it. So commute regularly on this one, so I didn't want a super sport. I didn't quite feel right on that one, because Ninja had a little bit upright seating, and but still a bit forward. So I wanted something similar. I would have probably got used to that one. Yeah, so dropped the plan for a super sport. So still came out and said, okay, I wasn't too keen on getting 1,000 because I was too scared. I should say I was too scared. And I saw this from the time the Suzuki came out. I really like how the bike looks. It's just, I think it looks amazing. But I always wanted to get the BMW S1000 single R. That was like the standard, 1000 RR is the super sport standard, along with the range of, you know, the Duke and the Tuono and the RSV4 and all those things. So yeah, I really wanted to do it. Get it. So my range was 15,000 though. So the Tuono or the S1000 single R cost around 21,000. So I thought that was and you know, when they wanted to test ride it, I was actually scared to test ride it. I know it sounds funny, but because of the riders who was ridden a 600 or a 1000, it sounds funny when I say it was scary. Yeah, I went to the KTM Duke. The Duke 690, I like the bike, but it's like handlebars are right on your chest. So I said, well, no, it was I was just literally sitting on top of the front tire. So I said, no, drop that one. So, and they said, do you want to test ride the Duke 1290? I said, no, not ready for it. So test riding this S1000. So I like the bike, I sat on it, I felt good. Ride height, seat height, handlebar position, little forward, perfect, everything was perfect. Just wanted to test ride it. So I go there, I turn the traction control on mode 3, and the guy who was with me goes, oh, don't worry about traction control, just go. And I sat on the bike and started it up, and I was feeling alright. I said till the 4,000, 5,000 RPMs, it was pretty okay, just like riding a, you know, normal bike. Doesn't scare you much. But after 5,000, the power kicks in, and yeah. So but it was good fun. I'm really happy that I test rode one of these. So yeah, and I loved it. Just feels great. The engine is so smooth, and you don't feel like upshifting. I didn't even feel like I should shift up, because you know, you pick up speed and you go, oh, it vibrates, and I said, okay, I should shift up. So yeah, handling's great. The handlebars are wide and looks really pretty. It's just like how I wanted the bike. And it was 15,000 range, so I didn't even bother looking at go on test riding the BMW. Well, I probably should have. I would have liked it maybe better, or the Duke 1290. But anyway, got the bike, and I should say I'm really happy that I did it. You know, it was just a perfect bike for me. You know, cheap. I shouldn't say cheap, but cheaper than the rest of the 1000. 145 horses. It's a couple of horses, I mean at least 15-20 horses less than the BMW, but don't think I will notice the difference. And this one will be the test for the range too. So this has a 17-liter tank, and I've got 305 kilometers on it. So on the traction control mode settings, if I push down, it says the average fuel consumption is 18.6 kilometers per liter. So I should get around 350. That's what I'm hoping, but I wouldn't push it too far. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around and then fuel up. So I just thought I'll give you my thoughts. And this mirrors are just great. They are much better than the Ninja 300. I can see everything on my side and everything on my... Let's do a U-turn here. Let's do that, why not? So, and the dash is nice and clear. You can really see everything. You know, it's all digital, and you know, you can see nicely. and I hope you guys can hear her. She just sounds great from the stock exhaust. I'm not even gonna change it. I'm keeping the stock exhaust. Just sounds great. And the complaints, I should say, the clutch. It's not a slipper clutch. It's a cable-operated standard clutch. So you know, it's a bit tight. It's not as soft as a Ninja. I'm mostly comparing this bike to Ninja 300 because that's the one I had before. And guys, don't be scared to ride a 1000. It's if you take it easy for first couple of days, you are gonna get used to it. So jump from a 300 to a 1000. It's a lot of fun. You know, you could feel the power, and it's just great. It's a great feeling. I can't explain, but on a great bike, great feeling. You know, smooth engine. Oh. And I'm sure you're gonna have a good time on this one. Going back to the complaints, what else? Nothing else. The pillion seat. Pillion seat is narrow and small, so I don't think I can risk a pillion on it. You know, with this throttle response, and I, you know, wouldn't. And the seats are comfy, and suspension. People go saying, "Oh, it won't be like the European bike. It's the more comfy." And you know, I wanted the engine, 1000cc engine. I got it, 145 horsepower. I said that a few times, but anyway, sorry guys. You know, that's more than what I need to do speeds, you know, 0 to 100 in less than maybe 4 seconds, and I'm happy with it. And you know, not too much electronics. I was not a big fan of too much electronics anyway. So I get 3 more traction control, easy to, you know, I don't know if you can see the mode buttons, you know. Go watch the intro video. So, you know, so easy to select. I can turn it off for one, which I wouldn't be doing. But I would, maybe later. Yeah, and what else? Yeah, and ABS, which I wanted. We got ABS, good. And traction, 3 more traction control. No fairings, just the engine and everything else. So handlebars, nice wide handlebars, you know, a little bit forward seating, which I really like. And I have nothing bad to say about this bike. Maybe the mileage. Well, it's 1000, you know, you can't complain, and I'm not complaining. And a bit of the rear, the back side is not, it's like really soft, made of plastic. I'm not sure, maybe it was a bit harder on the Ninja, but it was still plastic. And this part is, the front part is plastic, and the tank is metal. And it's so the range for now is 310 on the full tank. So I'm assuming it might go further. I'm gonna say 300 and well, let's go a bit further. And should I go a bit further? I feel up here because the light's been flashing, and you know, range is 0. So let's not risk it. And Suzuki was kind enough to send me a gift voucher for $100 fuel voucher, so I'll be using that. And guys, if you are looking for a 615,000 range, skip the 600 and go for this one. I totally love and recommend this bike. And you know, it's a beauty. It looks really beautiful. Well, people say it's like old style look, you know, like you don't have the twin headlamps and stuff like that. It's like one single headlamp and like little it's like a saber-tooth tiger. Is it a tiger? Yeah, tiger sort of thing. It's got 2 fangs sort of thing, LEDs hanging out, and it looks great. let's do a U-turn here. Oh. And I'm not sure if the turning radius is a bit low on this one. No, not really. No. No, it's good. Alright, so 310 kilometers on the full tank. Alright. Hope you can see the bike now. Got a turn left here, let's reset. Okay. No headlights. Okay, we have fueled up and the range is probably around 325, I would say. So I filled up 16.5 liters at 310 kilometers. So yeah. So I should say from the time I got this bike, the engine has actually got really smooth. It's not jumping around much anymore. It's really smooth now. And I like that. And a 6 gear, I'm doing a 60, and all the jumpiness, all the snatchiness, I can throttle, let go of the throttle, and it's doing okay. Well, I think that was for first few hundred kilometers, it's probably like that, but now it's gotten better. It's engine smooth. Yeah, it's great. Let's do 0 to 70 again, shall we? To the handlebars. Alright. Oh, it's good fun, guys. So I think Suzuki has made a machine, a bare bones machine, engine, enough electronics, and it's cheap. It's cheaper than the European bikes, and I think it looks great. I think Suzuki has nailed it. And if it sells more bikes than any other manufacturer, I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, thanks again, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace.